Where have I been? Hey, yo, man, I've been handling business. That's what I've been doing, yo. Yo, don't worry about what the fuck I've been handling business. That's what I've been doing. Okay, I ain't lying. I did just sat home and just drink hot chocolate and just watch WWE on Netflix. You see how many pay-per-views and shows that they put on? I mean, goddamn, that's why. Anyway, let me get back to this. Start this podcast and stop watching wrestling. Hey, yo, I'm your boy Vance Michel, Vance V Love, aka V Daddy, aka Vito Blaze, aka whatever the fuck I want to be for this week. Hey, yo, that shit didn't really roll off the tongue like I usually want to, because I've been I took a huge break. Okay, last time you probably heard a new episode from me was a while ago, and shout out to you who did. You know, you did it and the shit archived in the back, and then you like, damn, when's this motherfucker gonna come back with that new? Because there's a lot of whole shit going on, and I want to hear my boy Vito Blaze, aka Vance Michel, aka V Love, aka whatever the fuck I want to be for the week, is gonna say on the shit that just happened. Because like, yo, right now Justin Trudeau ain't even a prime minister. Last time I was talking, Justin Trudeau was running shit. He was running shit. He was on top, and I was saluting the motherfucker. I was thinking he was gonna be here for a couple of more years. Ain't nobody gonna knock this nigga down. I call him a nigga. Don't worry about it. But ain't nobody gonna knock this nigga down, because you know why? Because this motherfucker legalized weed, and he's a hero to me. He's a hero to me. He legalized weed nationwide, and we should not bring this good man down. Matter of fact, protect his soul. But there's a bunch of haters still out there that's like, oh, Justin Trudeau shouldn't be in motherfucking power. Mostly it's the immigrants, man. And I got to say this. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even allowed to vote in here. So why the fuck? We don't even give a fuck about your opinion anyway. If you can't allow to vote, then don't be out here talking about, hey yo, Justin Trudeau this, Justin, nigga, you can't even vote. Just sit your ass. Just shut up. You got mad niggas. That's what I'm saying. Even in America, I will tell these motherfuckers, if you gonna talk shit about my president, can your ass vote? If your ass can't even vote, shut the fuck up. Go back to your 9 to 5 or get the money that you was getting under the table and shut the fuck up. Cause you ain't able to vote. Anyway, Justin Trudeau, I'm able to vote. That's why I'm talking shit. I could talk shit good about this motherfucker, and then I could be tomorrow, the next day, I'll be like, yo, Trudeau, because I pay my taxes here, blah, blah, blah. I could talk that shit. I could talk that because I pay my taxes here and I was born here. But then these motherfuckers, they ain't even born here. Then all of a sudden they gotta come here with their issues about shit going on over there. I'm like, damn, my man, I'm over here trying to get money over here. Then all of a sudden you move over here because you was trying to get money with me because we over here getting money, this good thing. So why are you in my ear about some shit that's over there? You know what I'm saying? Then you move away from over there, so you won't have to be in that situation no more. And if you fucking family that over there that you worried about, then fucking move them over back over here so we can get this money together. Why you in my ear about some shit that's over there? Justin Trudeau is gone anyway. He's gone. And matter of fact, I think he just buckled down to the pressure of his ex-wife. Real talk. That nigga looked like he looked like a dad that lost his family, and he was trying to do anything to get his family back. Yeah, yo, I heard his voice like me and my family. We talked about things. I'm like, nigga. I'm like, damn. Like, son's still stuck on that pussy. That to the fact that Shorty probably said, "Oh, you quit being prime minister for me," and then he did it. And then now he thinking that's going to keep his family, but that ain't going to keep his family. Nigga, this nigga was still supposed to stay strong and still been our prime minister. Okay. And not buckle down to the bullshit that's happening around. You know what I mean? I would tell these motherfuckers, hey, listen, guys, stop wrecking our shit because of some bullshit that's happening overseas. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, stop wrecking market. Hey, yo. And matter of fact, yo, this, he's too nice. You know what I'm saying? I think he really needs some more black friends. That's what Justin Trudeau needed, because I saw it in his face. Instead of, like, that's the thing. It's like, he wants to be one of us. You know what I mean? And he needed more black friends to tell that nigga to balls up, G, like you the prime minister. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody supposed to come up to your face talking about, hey, prime minister, get the fuck out of Vancouver. Like, motherfucker, I'll own Vancouver and I'll get you locked up in Vancouver. Ooh, watch who the fuck you talking to. Watch who the fuck you talking to. You got people taking pics with Justin talking about, hey, taking selfies when, can I get a picture with you? Hey man, fuck you. And then come on. What? Yo, I would have had that man disappeared. And not even on the news. Are you fucking kidding me? Prime Minister of Canada, I would have had some British spies, Canadian spies, all up in your shit, make you disappear. Next thing you know, you forgot how the fuck you got here. The fuck is you talking about? Man, shout out to Justin Trudeau, though. He'll forever be a hero in my motherfucking eyes. You know what I'm saying? They better not illegalize weed just because he steps the fuck out. Or they better just keep that weed in place. Keep that weed in place. If they don't keep that weed in place, then Justin Trudeau, you better step back up in the place. So you better step back up in the place to act like you ain't never fucking left. And these people better be ready to vote, because I'm going to vote. All the motherfuckers that could vote is going to vote for you, Trudeau. Trust that. If this weed get out of hand, this illegalization of the weed get out of hand now. But y'all making too much money with the shit, so I doubt that y'all stop that, even if Trudeau bounce. But if anybody want to give Justin Trudeau his respects, you know what I'm saying? This is a place to do it. Okay? You want to be like, yo, this motherfucker was a good prime minister while I was around and I was down. You know what I mean? Then yo, you could always give your respects right here. All right? We ain't beefing with JT at all. Anybody else out there beefing? Man, I don't know. Get the fuck out of my face. Man was alright. He was alright. He's not the best. It wasn't the worst. He was alright. He was alright, right? He was alright. And if anything, now Justin Trudeau stepped down. Get ready for Canadian's version of Trump. That's right, Canadian version of Trump coming right up. He gonna link up with the real Trump down in the States. And then if Mexico get their Trump in, then it's a wrap, B. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be conservative city, Republican right, up and down the whole bitch. And you know what? For the time being, I think that's good for the economy. That's why motherfuckers about to let this shit go through, because this dollar is low. Okay, this dollar is low. Canadian dollar is low. US, the economy is fucking bad right now. All right. I mean, I go in there and I'm buying, you know, I always talk about the grocery prices on this podcast, but damn, $4 for a loaf of bread now. Come on, man. $4. And then I'm sure in the States it's like $3, and they tripping. They tripping though. They still tripping because it went from like a buck and some change to now $3 or $2. You know, you buy some bread, it'll be a buck and some change, it'll be $2. Now this shit, it's $3. It's probably $3 now. Cause I know I'm paying fucking $4. I'm paying fucking $4. And that's crazy. And Canadians' price has always been way more than United States prices. So I'm just thinking like, damn, right now they tripping, but they'll be tripping if they lived here. Cause this is a fucking, I'm about to go back to robbing. I shouldn't keep saying that out loud, because when I do, you know what I'm saying? Anyway. So, hey yo, man, this new Trump, Canadian version of Trump is coming. Alright? This motherfucker might be a nicer version of Trump, but this nigga's gonna be down with getting all the immigrants out of Canada. This shit about to go backwards. And this motherfucker is gonna be on some shit where, he's gonna try to get the French out of Quebec. Like, he's gonna really do something to make this shit less French. Like, he's really gonna fuck with shit now, because this is gonna be a prime minister that doesn't like the French. So he gonna do anything to fucking make sure his people get up in there, like the goals out, all of that bullshit, get the fuck out of there, yo. Like, anything that's not done with Trump, he's gonna make sure everything is good with Trump. We're gonna be a Trump approved Canada real soon. I'm telling you, and you heard this shit here first on Rapid fucking Flames podcast, buddy. Cause I don't play. I break out with shit that I know just a little bit or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, they talking about making the Gulf of Mexico turn into the Gulf of America, and then you're gonna have like what? What's that? What's that Gulf in Canada? There's like the strait, the Bearman Strait or whatever strait between. Hold on, what's that strait that's in between Alaska and Canada? Oh man, what is it? Somebody pull it up. I wish I had one of those fancy podcast motherfuckers on my shit. I mean, it's something to straight. It's the thing right between right between Alaska and Asia. That's right. No, Alaska and Asia. That's right. Alaska and Asia. What's that thing? What's that? You know, the something straight. Fucking the whatever. Okay, the thing though. Back in the day, yo, that's why the Eskimos are kind of Asian, because back in the day, way back in the day, when the water was the Bering Strait, boom, the Bering Strait. As soon as when that shit was fucking frozen, the Eskimos used to walk across that shit, and Asian people used to walk across that shit, and then this is why the Eskimos look Asian. They're Asian descent because of that. Because Asians from Asia, or Chinese people from Asia, whatever, they walked across the Bering Strait when it was frozen and shit. It was solid as a motherfucker, and they were able to walk across that shit. So they walked across that shit, and then boom, they landed up in Alaska. They started making igloos, but they don't all live in igloos right now. You know, they got things going on. They got houses, trailers, buildings. I mean, projects, streets, cars. Alaska's pretty dope right now. The North is dope. Okay, so, but if anybody's wondering why the Eskimos look Chinese, and it's because that's why. That is why they do it. Anyway, they might turn that straight to what? The American straight, or everything Americanized, and then you're gonna get down with it too. And this is what I'm gonna say though, man. If the motherfucker, I got kicked out of America, if the nigga gonna turn this shit into America, where the fuck am I gonna go? Cause I was born in Canada. They can't make Canada disappear. Or I disappear. This shit don't make no sense. That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, this nigga better not do that shit though. And I was getting mad at Justin Trudeau. I told Justin Trudeau, if you get with Trump, you might as well go. I think that's probably what might be going down too. He might be getting down with Trump. He probably heard my podcast. He was like, damn, Vito Blaze said I should get the fuck out of here if I fuck around and agree with what Trump about to do. And I think I am agreeing about what Trump about to do. So anyway, speaking of Trump was conversating with Obama. People want to know what he was saying. And then what really went viral is because when Kamala Harris stepped in the room, it looked like a very important funeral or some shit like that. There was world leaders. It was Hillary Clinton was in the building, some shit like that. And I don't know what the fuck was going on. But Kamala Harris walked in. And as soon as she walked in, she looked at the back and she saw Obama talking to Trump. And then she was like, she gave one of those black girls, or oh my God. Like, I know he ain't talking to this motherfucker right here. Like, you saw that one of those. Like, I know he ain't talking to this motherfucker right here, but that's what it was. Like, this motherfucker was talking to that motherfucker right there. And then what do you think they were talking about? Do you think they were talking about how he kind of likes the fact that Obama got, like, he kind of likes the fact how he got the White House set up? Because he really got it set up on some pimp shit, really. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, it don't look like he's running the house. He got Elon Musk there. So it's like the presidency is running on AI. And maybe that's what they were talking about. Maybe they were talking about actually maybe like having a formal dinner together, or like maybe get together. Maybe they were talking about at least playing Mario Kart together. You know what I'm saying? They were like, yo, man, I fucks with Mario Kart. You do? I fucks with Mario Kart. You want to play? I got Smash at the house. You want to play that too? They were probably talking about that. Or they were probably talking, they can't talk about the hoes. You know what I'm saying? Because Trump get in trouble and Obama, probably Trump started talking about his hoes and then Obama was like, yo, chill. You know what I'm saying? Wife be around the corner, man. You know what I mean? You better keep that talk to yourself, boy. We know you a nasty one, Donnie T. You know what I mean? But chill. Old Beezy don't get down like that. You know what I'm saying? Old Beezy got family. Or Beezy keeping his shit low key. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I know how to use my Secret Service unlike your punk ass. That's probably what they were talking about. You never know. But we don't know what they were talking about until maybe one day when they pop up in the blue together. You know what I'm saying? Like some country might go down and then all of a sudden you like, yo, what the fuck? Obama and Trump linked up. What's that about? Because that's what they do. You think they beefing, but they be not. I grew up watching Bill Clinton beef with Bush for a hot minute. Bill Clinton was beefing with Pop Bush for a hot minute. You know what I'm saying? Over the presidency. And then all of a sudden, his son Bush, like after Clinton did his 8 years, his son Bush came in, did 4 years, did his 8 years. You know what I mean? And after that, everything was said and done. You see both of them pop up in Haiti together. Like, yo, we here to believe. After the earthquake, they both pop up and like, yo, we here to believe. Will send us any relief aid to help. We could rebuild Haiti. And I knew something was up. I know something is up as soon as I seen that commercial. I'm like, yo, ain't that funny that you see Clinton and Bush linked up in Haiti 2 years later? And yo, man, Clinton, the Clintons robbed Haiti, dog. The Clintons and the Bushes, man, they robbed Haiti, dog. Duh. I mean, y'all couldn't, anyway. You never know. You just never know what's going on these days. And what the motherfucker said in that room, you know what I mean? They probably was talking about maybe they were talking about their daughters, because Obama, he got a daughter, Trump has a daughter. They were probably talking about how your daughter, oh, my daughter's really cool, watching that new Paris Hilton and The Simple Life 2, Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie, they came back and shit. Like, yeah, they came back. Do Simple Life. So I'm watching those again, And Obies is like, okay, cool, just celebrated Christmas and all that. Yeah, because it was just New Year's. They probably was talking, maybe that. They were talking. Or Trump was like, yo, it's about to go. He was probably telling Obama, yo, it's about to go down. Yeah, yep. As soon as I go in, I'm dropping bombs on Korea. Quick, one time, January. He was like, oh, well, you know what I mean? Just let the people, just let this, see, just press the red button, just the red button, not that green button, the green button. I heard you got a Coca-Cola button. Just make sure when you ask for the news, let's make sure it's not the Coca-Cola button, the McDonald's button. I heard you got a McDonald's button up in the Oval Office. That's sick. I always thought about that. Like, they probably was talking about the McDonald's button or the new Coca-Cola button, the Pepsi button that you got up in there. He probably thinking about it like, yo, I wish I thought about that. Press a button and then boom, Pepsi comes to you. Press a button, McDonald's come to you. That's lit. No, that's crazy. If you got that as a president, yo, shout out. I want to be the president of the United States just for that. Just so I can press it. If I'm able to press a button and McDonald's come to me, motherfucker, any time that I want, nigga. And if I press this button and I say I want breakfast though at 3 a.m, and I get my breakfast, I get my hotcakes and my hash browns 3 in the afternoon. When I press this button, I will do everything it takes to become president of the United States. I will go through it. I will go through whatever school, whatever dick I gotta suck, whatever pussy I gotta lick, whatever orgy I have to be, what freak offs, do NDAs I have to sign, so I could be president of the United States, so I can have this McDonald's button, 24/7 McDonald's button. You kidding me? I'm just thinking about it. I'm just like, yo, that's all a motherfucker want right now, bro. Like, yo, fuck the games, bro. Like, how am I gonna, it's now right now, you don't understand. I'm trying to contemplate my life and in ways on every decision that I make goes towards and contributes to me having a motherfucking 24/7 button where I press, a button I can press, and then McDonald's can come to me 24 hours, 7 days of the week, nigga. And through whatever, Uber Eats, or, I mean, this guy just come through the door, or whatever. The shit gets droned to me. I don't know. Yo, that would be so crazy if I could just press a button and it's like, yo, that'll be like, oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about this shit. It's like, this is becoming like a real dream right now, guys. You guys are witnessing something amazing happening right now. If you ever see me with this button, just remember that you were the first to listen about this shit, okay? Because this nigga, and then how can I not keep not talking about Trump? This nigga inspires. Like, what the fuck? Goddamn. And you see, he had a little beef with Obama, and he's trying to clear the shit up. But yo, speaking of people beefing, Jim Jones and Cam beefing again. And I don't really get it, because Jim Jones still rapping the Dipset, which is Cameron and Jim Jones and Jules Santana. See, that's the thing. Jim Jones will never forget. Jim Jones should never forget that Cam made him famous. But Jim Jones Jim Jones did put in some work. But it's not like, yo, Jim, we would not know you if it wasn't for Cam. So why are you beefing with Cam? And here's why. This is why they beefing again. Because Jim Jones don't like Cam's new best friend, Mase. Well, old best friends, basically. Like, these guys were friends before you even had to think. So I can understand where the jealousy comes from, but he just gotta fuck with it, though. You just gotta fuck with it. If you knew that this was his nigga before you, just deal with it. Just find you a couple niggas to be like that and know that your relationship is like that with him. Because, like, and if it was up to you, if you really Cam's friend, why are you beefing with his friend? That's the niggas I don't like. I don't like niggas like that. Like, yo, you want to be my friend, but you beefing with my other friend. You beefing with my friend, but you want to be my friend. Nah, then we can't be friends. I mean, we could be acquaintances. We could chill. We could talk. I'm not gonna be disrespectful towards you. But if you showing disrespectful towards my friends, though, I feel like I don't want to be. I wouldn't want to be friends with you. I wouldn't want to be. We ain't kicking it. We're not kicking it, because I'm not that guy that's like, oh, I'm hanging with this guy, then I'm hanging around with this guy. Because those two guys are going to keep saying that. Of course, when I hang out with this guy, obviously, what the fuck he going to say? Oh, yo, your man's a motherfucking bitch. Your man be tripping. Da, da, da. All the shit I ain't even trying to hear about my man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'll be like, oh, some situations like that, I'll just be like, I don't even say shit. I just be like, hey, yo, that's your piece. You know what I mean? And then a lot of motherfuckers will probably be like, hey, yo, man, how come you ain't stick up for me when you ain't see that shit? Well, listen, B, I'm not finna stick up. I'm only finna stick up for my damn self. All right? But I ain't gonna be around. I ain't gonna listen. If some shit went down, that shit went down, but I'm not gonna be the one to throw gas on it. I'm not throwing gas on. I'm not there to throw gas on you dissing my mans. Okay? I'm not here to throw gas on that. I know y'all probably got beef, but like, yo, I'm not here to throw gas. Matter of fact, I want y'all to not be beefing again. Matter of fact, I got a whole bunch of shit like that with my comedian friends up in this city. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be chilling here, but then they be like, yo, your man this and that. And I'll be like, okay. I don't even say okay. I just be like, act like I don't hear, or I ignore it. And I'll be like, oh, that's fair enough. That's what you think, you know? I'm not even gonna be like, hey, yo, blah, 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 blah. Nah, because that's wasted energy. In this entertainment business, too, that's not even a good look. That's not even a good move. There's a whole bunch of good moves that you got. There's a lot of inside moves that you gotta do just to protect who you are. Like, you don't really gotta be street or go all up in it in the entertainment business, B. because the entertainment business is the most judged business early. So sometimes you want to do some real shit or some shit that's like some shit, but it's like, yo, keep it da da da. At the end of the day, just keep your integrity. Like, oh, at the end of the day, keep integrity. Like, just be honest. Don't lie. Don't be sneaky behind people's backs, and you're good. You're good. Like, you could be above all the bullshit. Like, if you keep your integrity, then you could just be above all the bullshit. Anyway, the beef. It's like, I'm not with it. But I see Jim Jones and Cam beefing again because Mase is Cam's best friend, and Jim Jones don't like Mase. Jim Jones don't like Mase. And Cam, even though Cam don't be like Jim Jones, he should tell Jim Jones, hey, yo, Ben, like, this my boy, my brother, and stuff like that. But like, yo, you know what I'm saying? This my brother, and you my brother. And that's it. That's how I handle those guys. I'm like, yo, you my brother, and he my brother, man. That's it. And because of that, man, they calm that down. You know what I'm saying? They calm that down with me told. That's what Cam should have been doing. He should have been telling James, like, yo, man, Mase my brother, and you my brother. Mase, you should have told Mase, man, if you don't like Jim, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about that. Like, listen, man, that's my boy still, okay? But it don't look like Cam's doing that. It looked like Cam's actually signing with Mase. Cause back, like, this is what started, reignite the beef. Jim Jones was on a podcast. He was like, they asked him, hey, man, what do you think about Mase? And he was like, man, fuck that motherfucking Mase. Fuck that nigga Mase. You don't get no respect from him. But time and time again, Jim Jones is always on radio saying, hey, Mase is the one that taught me how to rap. Mase is the one that taught me how to put the flows together. So for him to be dissing Mase and Cam right now, for dissing Mase and saying, oh, he, whatever, that shit's straight jealousy. And we see that. That shit kind of corny. And this beef needs to stop. It needs to stop because it ain't making us black men look any good. It don't make us black men look any kind of strong. It make us look like we'll fight over any type of petty shit. This is the second time Cam is in Jim Jones in beef. What the fuck is that all about? And here's another beef though. So, matter of fact, before I even get on to the next beef, this is what I gotta say about that shit. Just Cam, Jim Jones, man. I want y'all to stop beefing again, man. No, man, because y'all make beautiful music with the Diplomats, the Heat Makers. Juice Santana just got out. Like, we were supposed to get another Diplomats album, yo. Like, come on. Last time y'all was beefing was because Santana was locked up, and we didn't think Diplomats was gonna break up. But it's not like y'all niggas is too old. I mean, look at this hip hop shit. The older niggas is actually winning right now because y'all niggas got skill. The rest of niggas don't even got skill. Anybody rapping nowadays is like, they not dropping no timeless shit. You know what I mean? So like, yo, you can come back, Jimmy and Cam and Santana, like, and bring it back. Like, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready. Heat Makers. Yeah, I'm ready. I got a fucking sore throat. I can't believe I'm pushing through this podcast, doing this podcast for you motherfuckers, and I'm pushing through this sore ass throat I got right now. Oh my God, this thing is killing me. Talking about beefs. Anyway, let's move on to the next beef I'm talking about. I'm talking about Drake beefing with, not Kendrick, LeBron over the Kendrick chick. I told you this shit was coming though. I've been peeped this shit because I'm like, damn, yo, ain't you supposed to be out here like being Drake's brother and shit? I mean, man invited you to his home and all of that shit. I see you guys walking around and shopping together and all that shit. There's rumors, hella rumors that LeBron be out here with Drake in Toronto doing his motherfucking thing. So these motherfuckers get down. And then all of a sudden, you know, I told you, I seen LeBron, when that Not Like Us song was out, he was the one fucking advocating that motherfucking song for the longest. Matter of fact, he had fucking Steph Curry pissed because they were playing that song too damn much for the introductions for them at the Olympics. Meanwhile, this is supposed to be Drake's. This song is kicking Drake's ass in the media. This man can't even show out his face outside. You're supposed to be his brother, though. Supposed to be his brother. So anybody seeing this shit, I ain't surprised that Drake feels a way about LeBron right now. Nigga, if anything, Drake should have been popped a cap in LeBron's ass like 3 months ago. This shit late. It's a little late to me. Really. Drake beefing with LeBron. Nigga, they been, son. Not Like Us came out. Who the fuck you seen bumping that shit the most, B? This shit crazy to me. And I'm looking at it like, damn, Drake a sensitive Drake's a sensitive motherfucker. He a light skin too. He got light skin ways. So you don't do that to a light skin dude. Like, he got super light skin ways. And you out here really blasting Not Like Us. And think this motherfucker ain't got no light skin way on. Man, and you think it's gonna be cool? You think it's gonna be you see, that's what he got lost. That's what LeBron does. LeBron got lost in his dark. It's the way you get lost in your dark skin, because dark skin niggas be on some bullshit too sometimes. Like, we get lost in our dark skin. We get lost in our dark skin madness to the point where once we get out, we be like, oh shit, we fucked up somebody's life. My bad. I thought I was just having fun. But they didn't know I was fucking somebody's life at the same time. I didn't know, my bad. You know what I'm saying? We got our dark skin ways. We do that. Like, we do that. And, my bad. LeBron, do I say my bad for LeBron? No, I don't really give a fuck. Like, LeBron got money. I'm not saying the bad for LeBron. The thing is, Drake shouldn't be beefing with LeBron too. Cause they brothers, they make money, you know what I mean? I'm sure they probably had some businesses and some jump starts. They probably started together on the low. You never know. And then, and they brothers, they're like, you got the top brother in basketball, top brother in rap. So those brothers out here should be showing some solidarity, so as black people can learn from their mistakes and see from their example and strive for prosperity. That shit does sound wonderful, my nigga, but I don't think it's gonna happen. It's like, all my years, I'm always seeing some top black people fucking fight, and it's ridiculous. Like, why is Jay-Z beefing with Dame? Y'all niggas started Rockefeller together. Now y'all niggas started history together. Now y'all niggas not even talking together over, and y'all still fighting over the title for Jay's first record. That shit dancing to me. Shit whack. And then you got 50, John Rule, and Rick Ross. Now, Ja Rule and 50, I understand, because Ja Rule was involved with 50 getting shot. You know, you might hear, but like, Rick Ross and 50, y'all niggas is just petty. Straight up pettiness. If y'all don't like each other, don't like each other. But don't go out of each other's ways for the people that's in between y'all to not work with each other. Like, don't be like, damn, oh, I hear you working with 50. Oh, because of that, I don't think you could work with me. Or, 59, you working with Rick, you coming from Rick Ross's lab, huh? And you think I'm going to sign you? I'm not going to sign you. Wasn't you just trying to pop off with Rick Ross music label? But 50, he got talent. He got, I don't give a fuck if he got talent or not. I mean, but he got kicked off radio, but he's popping right now. The streams, like, he got streams. His singles is crazy. Like, he got crazy charisma. He might be the next Tupac. I don't give a fuck. That motherfucker was on Rick Ross's label. You see, that's stupid. That's the stupid pettiness that will stop you from getting a big bag. 50? You know what I'm saying? Like, on this beefing and shit, all this being petty, like, you're too big to be petty with other big people. I don't like to see top black people keep being petty. Like, man, what if Oprah and Gayle start beefing? I'll just be like, yo, what the fuck is going on now, B? Because this is just crazy. Like, Oprah and Gayle, y'all was tight. Now y'all. What if you see all of a sudden Bert and Ernie start beefing? What the fuck? Y'all niggas was every rubber ducky, you're the one. You beefing with Ernie? What's going on? No, made no sense, people. Let's get it together. And right now, let's get it. Let's turn it up right now. Because I'm about to drop a Vito Blaze track. Y'all want to hear the Blaze? Y'all want to hear the Blaze? All right. Well, turn up the volume in your car, wherever the fuck you listening to this podcast. Just turn it up, because I'm about to drop a Vito Blaze track for you right now. And when it come back, I got more flames to throw on the shit I know. Welcome back. That was Down and Out with Vito Blaze and the homie Free. You can always check that out on soundcloud.com, or I could just send it to your email. This is Vito Blaze, the only email rapper that you might know, or you wish you didn't know. Anyway, yo, here's the thing though. If you like knowing me and you want to see me in person, you can always come to the world's smallest comedy night at Hurley's Irish Pub. Matter of fact, this coming Monday, we having a femme edition. We having all types of editions. Okay, coming soon. We having a Black History Month edition. We having a clown edition. We having a car edition. We having all types of editions. But at the end of the day, we going to do is produce some great a premium stand-up comedy every Monday night at 8 p.m. at Hurley's Irish Pub, yo. And if you like Hurley's Irish Pub, you like to go there, you like to drink and shit, you know where it's at on Crescent Street. You should go by there on Wednesdays too. And check the trivia / comedy show that we do there every Wednesday for you at 8 p.m. And it's free to attend. All you got to do is just go up in there and bring your friends and get to play. You answer these questions. And if your team wins, then you win the prize for the round. We don't even go. We give prizes after each round, and in between each rounds, there's going to be a stand-up comedian performance. So why don't you come through for that? And check this, yo. I got a great show coming for you on January 30th. So get your tickets for that on Eventbrite or see the event on Facebook. It's called the Color Comedy Show, and it's happening at Montreal Improv January 30th. Get your tickets for that. Right now, there's 2-for-1 tickets. So that shit's going on until Tuesday, January 21st. So get your 2-for-1 tickets. All right. If you buy one ticket, you get another ticket free. So go get that right now. I got those tickets on right now, online. Go get them while it's still there though, cause if you hear this and it's January 22nd, they might not be there. So they're only there till January 21st. Okay, so get your tickets to the Color Comedy Show. I'll be hosting the show. My boy Goofy Well Done is on the show. Claudine Napoleon, Peter Bowen, Renzel Dasherton, and musical guest, the Pussy Patrol. That's right. You heard it. Pussy Patrol's gonna be at the Color Comedy Show. All right. So won't you get your tickets for that and come cheer for us? Don't boo for us. Okay. Speaking of bulls, I heard this motherfucker Hulk Hogan got booed. All right, I got to talk about this Hulk Hogan mess. All right, I'm watching Monday Night Raw. It was a premiere Monday Night Raw on Netflix, January 6th. Okay, this Raw was definitely about to get at least 1 million in views, easy. Okay, this ain't even cable TV. This is Netflix. This is up. WWE is up. Like, this is the best time for fucking wrestling I've ever seen. Like, for real. Like, WWE on this Netflix shit is crazy. And I'm seeing old WWE shows, old WrestleManias, old SummerSlams, old Royal Rumbles, old NXT episodes, old NXT takeovers. That's the thing that got me. The old NXT takeovers. Anyway. They bring it back. So WWE's full force back on Netflix, right? Especially for us here in Canada. Like, that's why I get to see all this shit. We don't have Peacock. We don't have access to Peacock. We can't get Peacock. And plus, when we could get the WWE network, it was through Videotron. And not a lot of people fuck with Videotron. We rather get Netflix and we good. Like, we don't need cable. We just got internet, Netflix. WWE saw that. And they jumped on that. Now, anyway. So I'm sure a lot of people know about this Hulk Hogan mess because not even WWE pro wrestling is so popular right now. I could talk about this Hulk Hogan shit. Hulk Hogan getting booed the fuck out the stadium. And if you didn't know, this is why Hulk Hogan is getting booed. Cause he actually said, he ain't getting booed. This time, usually back in the day, Hulk Hogan was getting booed because he was a good guy and he was just too much of a good guy. We didn't like him no more. And he got John Cena. He was the first John Cena, Hulk Hogan. He used to get booed and they would feed him. They would act like we were supposed to cheer him, but he was getting tired, right? Then he went to NWO. Then, people boo him because of that. Because he was NWO. He's actual bad guy. But then he was such a bad guy. He was getting cheered again. But then here's the real reason why Hulk Hogan's getting booed now. Now it's 2025. Hulk Hogan getting booed. You know why? Because this motherfucker was caught on tape saying that he didn't want his daughter dating a nigga. And he didn't even say black man. He said nigga. Hard R. And this is why Hulk Hogan. Now, the thing is, WWE, they know this and they put Hogan in the back, or sometimes we don't even see him, but he's just so synonymous with the WWE, it's like they have to, it's like they really, when they cut Hogan off, they cutting a lot of the history, and they already did that with a lot of people, and they trying to right now I think they trying to rework their relationship with the legends now, to the point where Bruno Sammartino comes back and makes an appearance, because he says at first he didn't like it. He thought that it was a shit on wrestling, you know, that WWE was shitting on actual pro wrestling, the art. But now that Triple H, Paul Levesque is in charge, and he's trying to bring it back to its illustrious, glorious way, but like he's thinking like Vince, but he's thinking like old time, but like thinking of like putting it all together anyway. So, but at the end of the day, he's still friends with Hulk Hogan, Terry Bollea. So Terry Bollea and him got a great relationship, I think. So it's like he gonna hook his boy up. But like, listen, Trips, you need to put your boy. He needs to die. He needs to go away, dog. He ain't never coming back. He Donald Sterling. You don't understand, Paul Levesque. Hulk Hogan is bad for business. He's like Donald Sterling. You saw what they did with Donald Sterling? This minute he got caught saying that, they were like, okay, yo, check it. We need you to sell whatever the fuck you own of the Clippers, I think the Lakers, whatever. Get the fuck up out of here, dog. Because even the players didn't even want to play for him, dog. No black wrestler. I mean, you got Booker T sticking up for him right now. But like everybody else is like, that's the thing. Why is there gotta be one dude sticking up for him, or Mark Henry sticking up for him? And then I heard that like Mark Henry or Booker T will tell him to like, yo, come to where I'm at and speak to the black people. And he's like, nah, I'm good. So he doesn't even want to regret what he's saying. He doesn't even want to apologize for what he did. And you still got him out here. That's why he getting booed. Okay? You're gonna keep getting booed for life. And I used to be a Hulkamaniac, but not no more. This nigga don't like me. Find out I was a Hulkamaniac. I find out that was just a fucking qualification to get up in the KKK now. You see that now. Cause Hogan, there's a rumor that January 6th, right? Yeah, January 6th, there was supposed to be, that was last year. I think that was the Capitol Hill shit or whatever. Capitol Hill shit last year, a couple of years ago. When they told him like, yo, they should run up on the Capitol Hill because he didn't get elected and all that. And Hogan was supposed to be on Raw that day. But fuck around. Rumor has it that Hogan was actually on Capitol Hill with motherfuckers. So, like, yo, you know what? Hogan could just go into the wind, and niggas just don't care. We don't really fucking care, Triple H. You need to get this message. Somebody who knows Paul Levesque, something like that. Tell that nigga, like, yo, give up. Like, if you're gonna fucking not have the fucking stock crash, WWE stock go down, like, stop putting Hogan in front of these TV screens. So we gonna boo this nigga. We gonna boo this man. We gonna boo the fuck out this ass cracker. Alright? Fuck. Can't believe I was a Hulkamaniac. Man. Anyway, I just found out it's like my whole childhood is shit like that didn't age well. I'm watching Jerry Springer and I'm like, damn. There's so many fights. And I'm like, and I remember I'm watching this Jerry Springer when I'm little. I'm like, yo, they don't help nobody on this show. And then I'm watching the fucking behind the scenes and it's like, yeah, we don't help nobody on the show. We just want them to fight and just keep them moving. And their problems is still their problems. And I'm like, why did we even watch this show? Oprah was helping motherfuckers with their problems. Like, this shit was trash. Can't believe that shit. And I can't believe it when I was watching wrestling back in the day. Hey, yo, Undertaker had a match with Big Boss Man in Hell in a Cell. At the end of this match, Undertaker hung Big Boss Man, yo. Like, straight, like, put the fucking hang the nigga, hang Big Boss Man from the cell. I don't even know how they faked that. They faked that, but it looked so fucked up though. They bloodied him up. Then I'm like, yo, we actually let this shit rock? That shit crazy. And I was watching this shit like 10 years old. Like, okay, that was a murder. That was a first degree murder right in front of my face. And I'm just like, wow, cool. When's the next match? I can't believe the crap I was watching. I'm just like, shit, the shit didn't age well. Shit didn't age well. But still funny though. It was still funny. I'm still dying though. Cause I'm dying now. Now I'm looking at this shit now that I know how stupid it was. And I'm like, yo, I can't believe this. Like, it's actually funny. What's really funny though is how this lady, this Nell, I see this name Nell, she got fired for putting up a video of her twerking on an empty plane before she started work. Look, it's just a girl having fun. Posted a video and ain't nobody on the plane. Yo, I'm a twerk in my uniform. Okay, they saw this, they fired her. And now she's like, oh man, why they fire me? I was just an innocent girl having fun on a video. I was just being free. Anybody being so sensitive, I don't know why they doing that. Check it. It's not sensitive. Read the room. Read the goddamn room now. You a flight attendant. You're not a bartender at a job. You're not the bartender where you got to promote people to come to the plane. Okay? You don't work at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Where the clientele is well, that's the thing. Even McDonald's wouldn't even do that too. I'll tell you why. A McDonald's person might get fired too. Or not any fast food, but a McDonald's person will get fired. Definitely for doing that same shit. You're not like in a public spot where the clientele is, they got all types of different clientele. No, you're working for an airline. An airline probably has a certain different type of clientele. Okay? And plus, flight attendants are known to be dignified and all that shit, right? But anyway, they got certain clientele. I don't think you was doing it for Spirit. Because if you're doing it for Spirit would have fired your ass for that. Matter of fact, Spirit, that's their clientele. The clientele that your airlines is probably working for probably doesn't want to see a black woman twerking video when they're looking up for flight prices. You understand? Because that's how the internet work. Say if they was looking for, if a customer for that flight, that flight company is looking for tickets, and then they see, yo, twerking video. What twerking video? Oh, black. Oh, I don't want to go to this, because there are certain people like that. We all know that. Okay. And then for that, and I know you probably think you free black women. I know you feel like you free, but at the end of the day, this is what I want all my black people to know. This is the truth or not. Okay. You might look at me different, but at the end of this, straight facts, nigga. Like, nigga, we ain't even been free for more than 100 years. You know that? Like, we ain't even been free. Slaves ain't even been free for at least 100 years. And these niggas, the other ones, the ones, been on earth, been on top of this earth for more than 1900 years. We ain't even got one. So the strides and the progress that we making right now, I'm amazed. Matter of fact, I'm so amazed. I'm so glad to be alive, being a black man alive in this decade than any other decade. That's what I'm saying. And here's the deal. You being that, like, you should have just known better. You should have just known better. I mean, if anybody, do you have any black girlfriends that should have told your ass, what are you doing on that white man's plane, shaking your ass? Aren't you trying to keep your job? I know, like, listen, this shit I just said was kind of, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. It is what it is. And she, the thing is, I wish she would have had friends or somebody that would told her to stop that, or told her, like, before she even put that up. Like, is this all right to put that up? Because that's another thing, man. You got to have good friends or a group chat to put that in. She should put that in a group chat and be like, yo, should I put this up or something like that? Because that one was crazy. That one was crazy. I know you've seen twerk videos in the work environments. That was during the pandemic, but like right now, like, chill. Motherfuckers out the pandemic. Like, we don't need to see no twerk videos in the work spot no more. We know that's because we can go outside and see it now. That's before, when we couldn't go inside. When we could see, now that person who got fired, the person who fired that person was like outside, was like, and was like, yo, man, why you in here twerk? Like, that's that old pandemic shit, dog. Like, we all outside now. We all outside. And then for you, the flight, anybody who's out here like, well, she was just being free. She was just doing her thing. She shouldn't have got fired. Why are people being so sensitive? It's because, like, she should have read the room. She should have known that that's not the place where you get the fuck. Why you have your work? Why you had the work uniform too? That's the thing. Does the person who employed you, are they even about that life? Do you even smell that kind of culture going around there? And before, and this is probably a job where you would probably have to switch up your voice. You probably wasn't out there talking like how you be talking at home now. This was probably a shit where you was code switching, that whatever the fuck they call that, when you black people switch up, put it on the white voice. So you was probably putting the white. If you at a job where you got to put on your white voice, don't fucking twerk at the spot. That, I think it's easy like that, right? Yeah, that's it. It's easy like that. All right. Speaking, it's easy, and life is hard. Life, and it's hard in LA right now. Motherfuckers just had a fire all over the spot. They claiming that it's some arsonists out there, but yo, real talk. I'm actually believing what I heard on Joe Rogan's podcast, because he actually said that a bad fire in LA could happen any day, just because of the wind. And that's exactly what the fuck happened. It was hella windy that day, I heard. And there was one fire somewhere, and that shit just caught everywhere. So I heard it could have been a combination of arsonists, but with the wind. Or like, I heard there'd be like homeless people out there and they just be starting fires for no reason. It's just like that here too, though. In Canada, like, I saw a fire fucking get started up the other day, and I put the shit out. And then I saw another fire get started, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? I ran around the corner. Lucky there was a police station around the corner. I told the guys, like, yo, can there just be fires out here? They're like, no. Well, I'm like, yo, there's one around the corner. And I'm like, all right. They're like, okay, cool. They didn't even seem so responsive to get on the fucking fire. Like, now I just wish, like, okay, that place deserves to fucking burn now, because nobody really cared. Like, wasn't gonna put my life up, my life again, and I don't even get paid. I'm not a firefighter, but motherfuckers don't care about the response. Like, anyway, and if it was like that in Montreal, I'm just thinking like in LA. They're like, yo, maybe that fire, they saw the fire and they was like, oh, okay, some guy doing a fire. It looks cool. And on that podcast, though, here's the thing. Joe Rogan was saying the fireman said to him, like, yo, if a fire do come through with the winds and it's a high windy day and shit, then there's nothing much they can do, because the wind will be too powerful for us to fight it. And that's exactly what happened. So like, sorry what happened to the people out in LA. I think it was Pasadena or no, around the Palisades. And man, I hope they get through it. A lot of people lost their homes. Some people like Rosie O'Donnell lost their home and shit like that. If you care for Rosie O'Donnell, just, but if you don't, I mean, there was some other people out there that you might have a heart for, might feel sorry for losing their cribs. Okay? So don't hate on the people that's living out LA. I mean, I hate on motherfuckers out in LA, hate on them damn near every day in LA every day because they living in some nice place. They living in a nice place every day. And it's easy to hate on people in LA. Easy. They're type shallow. It's easy. It's easy to hate on them, but you shouldn't hate on them right now. Pray for them. And I pray for the people hating on Cooking with Kyra. Yeah, before I get out of here, I just want to pray on the people that's hating on Cooking with Kyra. God damn, this black girl is out here looking good, natural, nice figure, natural face. I said natural face, but she basically, like, she may have makeup on, but it's not a lot. And what the deal is now, a lot of guys are crushing on Cooking with Kyra. I always get them fucked up because I know a Kira and I know a Kyra, and it's fuck. Don't call Kira Kyra and don't call Kyra Kira. This shit is crazy. Anyway, yo, I can't believe Cooking with Kira is. I mean, of course she getting hated on. Well, her food looked fire though. If it was a chick that didn't know how to cook, I would have been like, okay, man, girl, like, just give it up. Start twerking. You know what I mean? But like, she actually know how to cook and look good. This is like, of course, the perfect, I mean, she's a unicorn. A lot of people gonna get up on that. You know what I mean? Like, who now, when girls be around us like, oh, Chris Brown, Chris Brown, we supposed to eat that. We eat that. We eating that every day. Okay, matter of fact, we eating that every day. When Chris Brown was on tour, he was doing the meet and greets. We've seen him going crazy. Now, and there wasn't a whole bunch of, there was a whole lot of, Chris Brown, who the fuck Chris Brown think he is, blah, blah, blah. We was like, go ahead, player. But we don't see a lot of that coming from, now that Kira getting us like, we like Kira, we trying to make, matter of fact, if she try to do meet and greets, we trying to pay her G2. Nah, we seeing them just hate. And of course, that's what it is though. That's what females do. As a matter of fact, it's in them for them to do that. If they don't do that, they not females. Boss. All right, man. That's all your boy got to say for Rapid Flames podcast today. That's all the flames I got to throw on the shit I know, man. Come back for the next episode. All right? See you soon. Stay lit. To hear more episodes of the Rapid Flames podcast, please subscribe to Rapid Flames podcast on YouTube, Spotify, and wherever the fuck you listen to podcasts these days. Stay lit.